Hey guys, I wanted to share another project I've been working on. It's actually a personal project and the name is GoalKit. It's for runners. I am a runner. And the idea is that it creates training plans for you and then adapts them based on your performance. So it would integrate with your wearable, like your Garmin watch or your Apple Watch, and then kind of reads the data and then talks to you as a running coach would. So it's pretty cool. It was fun to build. It's in the App Store now, actually, and gives you an example of how you can come up with an app idea and basically release it within like 2 months. Check it out. Let me know what you think. And this has been a fun project to work on. So this is GoalKit, and this is the Today page. So when you log in, it's going to tell you what your goal is. For example, maybe you're trying to run a marathon or a 5K or whatever it is. So it'll tell you that goal, and then below that, it'll tell you what you're supposed to do today. So in this situation, we have an easy run. So that's cool. That's nice and easy. 6.3 miles is kind of a little too long for an easy run in my case. But yeah, so it'll tell you what you're supposed to do today, and it'll also show you some health metrics too that are going to be gathered from your wearable. For example, how much sleep you had, and your HRV and things like that. And all of these inputs are going to play into how the AI coach adapts your plan. So maybe you haven't been getting enough sleep, and then it's going to maybe change your daily activity based on that. And then below that, we have the message of the day, which, as I say, is going to be what the coach is thinking based on how you're performing. For example, you're doing great. Maybe you're in peak performance, or maybe you're dropping your resting heart rate a little bit. Increasing your resting heart rate a little bit, and maybe you need to just ease off a little bit because maybe you're a little fatigued. So all that will come into the AI coach's message of the day, which is generated every morning. So the main thing with GoalKit is you're supposed to set a goal, right? And that goal could be, as I say, training for a marathon, or it could be for a 5K. So when you come in and you use the app for the first time, you're going to tell the AI coach what you want to do. So it could just be that you want to maybe have some base fitness. So you chat to the coach, and the coach is going to ask you some questions like, what is it you're trying to do? What do you have in mind? Like, is it a specific race? Is it just general base fitness? Do you have any injuries? What days do you like to run in the week? And so on. And when it's got all that information, it goes ahead and creates a plan. And then you can look at that plan. You can look at the individual workouts for the week. You can kind of get a feel for how things are going to be over the next few weeks. And then you can go ahead and click on a specific workout to see what you're supposed to do. So when we click on this one, we're actually going to see that we completed an activity for today. So we actually did what the AI coach wanted us to do. And you'll see here that the distance was 8 miles and it was supposed to be 6.3. So when you go ahead and click on the activity and you look at that, we can see that, the splits and the perceived effort and the map and things like what in a normal running app would give us. But the most important piece in GoalKit is being able to see how we compared to our plan. So here we can see that we ran a little too far. We ran 2 miles ahead of what we were supposed to do, and our pace was slightly less than what we should have done. So when you finished running, the AI coach is going to pop up on your phone. It's going to send a push notification and tell us, okay, you ran a little too far there, or you ran a little too slow. Maybe we should make some changes to the plan. So when you go ahead and click on the progress here on the progress tab, we can look at the plan and how we're doing in the plan. And then what we can do is click on the eye at the top right there and see what the AI coach is maybe suggesting for us by analyzing the performance. And here it will tell us, we're maintaining good consistency, but maybe it needs to adjust the pace a little bit, or whatever it is. So it goes ahead and tells you what the suggestions are, what it wants to propose. You click Adapt Plan, and then it will change all the workouts for the plan. Here in the activity page, we can see what runs we've done, but also we can see our activity from our running partners too. So kind of brings like a social element to it, makes it more fun. So you can invite your friends. You can see what they're supposed to be doing today, like how they performed against their plan. And you can do fun things like give them some applause to sort of coach them along as they do their running plans too. And then lastly, I just want to show you the profile page, which shows us our run streak and how many applauses we've had and things like that. And then down there, below that, we can see the coach panel here. And the main revenue driver with this app is going to be being able to select not only an AI coach, but a human coach too. So when you click on the coach button there, we can actually see all the human coaches, and that could maybe be a marketplace or something like that where coaches can come in and be selected. And what they get is they get their own portal where they can choose. They can also generate AI generated running plans, and also can adapt the plans for their runners too, using the same tools that the runner has. But obviously, the benefit to them is they get to see all their runners together. They can manage their plans, or even set up their own templates based on how their own the formats that they work with. So that's GoalKit. If you want to use it and you want to check it out, let me know. I'd be happy to give you access to it. It is in the App Store right now and is available. So if you're a runner, I hope it's useful. Let me know what you think. And yeah, thanks for listening and watching.